Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Let me get this together. Make sure I get it tapped in. Good morning. Let me get my share game on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm. Good morning, Me Freaks Barbecue, Palaka, Florida in the building. Rhonda Akins, good morning. Saya Quill, aka Mama Quill, good morning. Lovely one, good morning. I'm just gonna share this out to a few places. I ain't gonna put it everywhere. I'm gonna put it in a few places. How y'all doing after this weekend? Isaiah Thomas, good morning. Y'all know I'm on my grind right now. Let me get in here. Miss Beverly Biggs, good morning. As I navigate through these YouTube streets, Kobe Fatty, aka Elizabeth P. Finney, good morning to you. I ain't going. Thank you for supporting for Philly. I see y'all done wanted the Eagles put it down yesterday. Unlike y'all, I've been up under the weather for a few days. Terrible. Terrible. But nevertheless, I'm here. So how everybody doing? I'm a little upset I couldn't go live. Good brother Rodney Tompkins, what it do? King Wanda Smith, good morning. Super P, good morning. I'm, I'm just getting a few shares out. Let me just hit it to a couple people and and keep it moving. Shooting the T, what it do? I ain't going. Is this what we? Okay, yeah, I got both of you. I ain't going. What we doing today? What we doing today? Let me put this in my on my page for 1 second. There we go. Let me put that there. Then I'll do it this way. Let me share it here. Here we go. Now my phone back working. Here we go. You want to put it in a couple of the Miss Karaja Smith, good morning. Bonnie Vanner, good morning. Mr. Thomas, what it do? Nicholas J. Gaddis, good morning. Love Mama, grand rising to you. Grand rising to you. What it do, family? I see I didn't have nothing, but I was gonna bring some things. I wanted to talk about this that USAID, but I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I was all up on the what was I taking? Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus, that Theraflu. Man, I had so many. Ashley Gaddis, good morning. Detroit boy, good morning. I had so many drugs in me yesterday. Really, the last 2 days, I was drinking them. I forgot to go grab me a medicine ball from Starbucks, but I will be going to get me one as soon as I leave here. I'm going to get me a medicine ball. Carolyn Hendricks, good morning to you. Going to get me a straight medicine ball. Nigga, I done broke my little body down from it. But here we are, family. I'm a, I think, yeah, Marcy A. Tarver, good morning. Good brother Lumi, what it do? Yeah, hey, I ain't going. Man, I got sick. I want to say, was it Thursday, man, I started feeling terrible, man. Thursday, Friday, it hit me, but it was like I was thinking it was just like because my head was hurting up here. Man, I'm thinking, oh, thank God for Marcia Tarver. She in her crib. She got a new crib. That's what's up. I seen some of the stuff how that was terrible, but I'm glad you in comfort in your own bed now. Michelle Smith, aka Ann. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, man, I don't know what this little bug was going around, man. I was trying to say I got it at the weight. I'm trying to tell you, I was trying to put it on everything. Cause you know, sometimes people be coughing. And I was at the back of the funeral, and I was hearing a little couple people, and I thought I got it from there. Like I tell you, that Saturday morning when it really hit me, like Saturday morning, I was congested, nose stuffed up, but I am feeling better today. I feel a little bit better because I was able to hit the gym this morning. Deborah Luna, good morning. I'm telling yeah, it's a council meeting tonight. I'll be there. Y'all know I'm gonna be going ahead and see what it'll be good to talk about, see what's going to get done. Terry Nixon, good morning. You know it's probably going to be, it's going to probably be popping today, city council. There's always something interesting going on. But right now, the whole world is interesting right now. But I know everybody want to talk about Kendrick Lamar performance last night at halftime because that was about the only exciting thing of the show, the way the Kansas City got mollywopped. I never seen a team Patrick Mahomes played terrible. Terrible. Unbelievable. But I am happy for Jalen Hurts. He did get him a championship. But the way that defense was playing, unbelievable. I mean, man, the Eagles' defense was something like the way they was playing last night was they was nice. Or was just Kansas City that terrible? Cicero, good morning. Hey, nah, yeah, y'all, I ain't going. Y'all the champs. You got to give y'all nothing but respect on that. The way y'all whooped them is unbelievable. Andre Holland, good morning. Y'all stumped the Kansas City Chiefs. Made Patrick Mahomes. Cameron Hardy, good morning. Y'all made Patrick Mahomes look like dirt. I mean, listen, I thought that boy was just you. You said a mouthful right there, Marcia Tarver. But I'm saying that Kendrick Lamar has so much symbolic in it, cold blooded. Even with the like, I'm not gonna lie. I had to. I ain't gonna say I got it the first time. I understood what he was doing. Tasha Lynn, good morning. When I was seeing how he was playing it, I understood it. But I was waiting on him to play that song. I'm glad he waited for the end to do it and all the stuff that he was showing. But that was what Kendrick Lamar did. When they say the revolution will not be televised, it got televised last night. But how many people really gonna stand up and do something? Like you can get so many messages. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, well, God, He'll use anybody can be used. Sweet cupcake on break. Good morning to you. Thanks for tapping in. Oh yeah, he I ain't going. He got did bad. Facts. John, well, that's what I was. When I was looking at the highlights this morning, when they was talking about all the sacks that they had, I just understood the game when I looked at Jalen Carter, who Detroit could have got at the defensive tackle. Both of them defensive tackles were Georgia defensive tackles. I see the wicks that done tapped in. Yeah, I done seen so many of them, man. Like that defense they put together, and that man, listen, they sick them when they say sick the dogs on Patrick Mahomes last night. And let me tell you something about Travis Kelce. Bum. He couldn't catch a cold last night. LaWanna Terry, good morning. But the way that defense was playing, but I was trying to tell, but what they did do, I understood what the defensive coordinator did. LaWanna Terry, good morning. I seen what the defensive coordinator did though. Kansas City, they just had bum corners, man. Because them wide receivers for Philly, man, was eating last night. Man, them DBs, anytime they got left on one-on-one coverage, they was getting burnt. I looked at that game. Only Darnell Dumas, good morning, the only one that looked at only man, listen. Only person I can give props out to. I'm not gonna lie. Kansas City got beat in 2 phases of the game, not 3. Shout out to their punter. Shout out to their punter, because their punter was punting. But defensively and offensively, man, I've been and fired my defensive coordinator, and I've been and fired my Good morning. I would have fired my offensive coordinator. Bring back Eric Bieniemy, because that's what it looked like. Who y'all need. Man, Will, I didn't want to say that they was looking like the 85 Bears, but I was damn near finished to say they was looking like Baltimore. Oh, the Chiefs from offensive line, Chris Caleb, bums. Them dudes was straight up bums last night, man. That's why I couldn't wait till the half. The game was over at halftime. Lanita Murray, good morning. Game was over at halftime. For how I'm looking at the score, game was over at halftime. Hey, listen, but Kansas City, listen, rebuild mode, meaning you got to get a whole new offensive line, and they got to get some cornerbacks, man, because them cornerbacks that they got, I never seen so many people get cooked in my life. Them people got cooked last night. I never seen it, and that was really the game. I mean, but you know what, Darnell? You put pressure on any quarterback. The great one's gonna fold. I ain't seen none. Man, Jalen Hurts was able to run, dip. Man, he had so much. He was able to see them. He wasn't up under pressure like that. When they did get there, he could escape. It was crazy. Chris Caleb, you see what I'm saying, man? Them corners was getting burnt. The coach, but he geared up to stop the run for Saquon couldn't get busy. But when Tony Terry, good morning, coming in from Miami-Dade to 305, Miami-Dade County, that is. You got to sit back, man. Bob Harrington, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Them corners was dirt. That whole secondary was dirt. I never seen so many people that was open running in the Chiefs secondary, and I thought the Chiefs had a good defense. But now they know what to work on. They know to get them an offensive line in the secondary. That's what the draft should be for them. Hey, that's why I said I got to give a shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs punter. He earned his paycheck last night. But, man, Jay, I'm gonna say this: did you see the kicker for Philly? I knew the game was over. Their kicker was what, 1 for 8 on the season, and it was perfect last night. I said, yeah. And he hit that one for 50 yards, and it could have been a 55. I said, yeah, it's over. When all 3 phases of the game was working for Philadelphia, I knew Kansas City was done, from the offense to the defense to the special teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing Kansas City had was their punter. He earned his paycheck last night. Everybody else wouldn't get a bonus. I'll be talking about cuts. Miss D, good morning. Yeah, hit that like button when y'all coming in this morning, fam. Hit that like button. It don't take nothing to just hit that like button. You ain't got to like me, but just hit the like button. Hey, Will, yeah, but they got to get offensive line too. And that Travis Kelce, man, that dude don't have nothing but drops. That dude don't do nothing but drops. I ain't never seen so many people just do drops. I thought it was going to be a good competitive game, but as we seen last night, was nothing competitive about that. Nothing competitive about it. But the halftime show, when you got back to it, you got to see Eddie Gray, what it do. You got to see what it really was. Kendrick put down a performance of a lifetime. But my thing be, when these people, when we see these things, do it just get us going for the? Nah, they ain't try to use nothing. I agree with you, Wig. I'm just trying to figure out what us are we like so. Because everybody be talking about this symbolic. I get it, but how many people was really paying attention and gonna really try to put it together? That'd be my thing. we get so many great speakers, people who try to motivate us, to stand up to do this, but it seemed like kind of like in the Bible when they say to the dry bones, you know what I'm saying? How much more do you got to take to people gonna wake up and see what's really going on? Because I'm saying everybody. Because after it was over with, I saw so many quotes on Facebook, and it was it was a good Marshall Green. Good morning. It was a good one who broke it down. Like I say, really broke it down. Talked about the symbolism in it. But how many people really looked at it? You know, do people really want to change? Do we really want change? Our people really want to see us doing better, or do we want to just keep confusion going on? Because it was just like the Million Man March, that was picked. To me, I don't know what we gonna take, man, to get it together. I don't know what we gonna take. Far as I'm seeing with with Trump. See, we worrying about the wrong stuff. We fighting, and in this situation like this with the DEI, Johnny G, what it do? I don't know what we gonna do, to be honest with you. Think that, you know what I'm saying, they mad at Trump. Some of the stuff Trump doing, I do believe in. Since I done looked at that U.S. aid, Mr. Thomas, don't nobody want to do the work. Yeah, Chris Caleb, but you know what? We are comfortable. Yes, we are comfortable. I'm trying to tell you, people are comfortable. As long as they can go get a crab boil, and they can, I'm telling you, people are comfortable. And I do agree with it. I'm sick of people saying they woke and they sleep. They daydreaming. You ain't fully up yet. Because some of the stuff that we seeing now, what I did find interesting though, and then when like people were saying, I get it now why he was wearing the bell bottoms. What he was giving a shout out to the Black Panther Party too, and I agree with you, man. He was giving so much. He brought the gang culture out there. He was showing the fires even with the colors, the blue and the red. Man, he was, like I said, he brought so much. Even when you had Samuel L. Jackson, how he brought Samuel L. Jackson into it. That was even like the whole setup, and like that was the man. Listen, I ain't seen like the symbolic of it is deep, but how many people really understood it? Even to this morning, like after it had been broke down, like I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't the first one. I thought it went over a lot of people here. Even when I was people saying you ain't catch it the first time, it wasn't meant for you. I understood that. I understood it to the T on what was going on. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But now some I never heard of that they let a diss song be on there. Could y'all imagine? Now I was saying Drake probably sick right now. Cause especially when he hit him with an A minor. Like I'm like, listen, you ain't lying. No games, good morning. Yeah, he was Kendrick. Man, listen, everything was in there what people needed to see. But how many of us really understand what was being said? Since we all know now. You know what I'm saying? Even when he had them like the boys was on the block when Samuel L. Jackson said, I told you not to hang. Like the whole thing with it when you was looking at this was put on in front of corporate America. You know, when you perform at the Super Bowl, you know how many millions of people was watching that? I'm surprised he got to pull it off. I'm surprised he got to pull that off. To be honest with you, Nicholas J. got it. I don't know. I mean, they should, but I feel like Miss Beverly Biggs. I'll show y'all what I'm responding to. But I feel like Miss Beverly Biggs already. It was voted 5-4. I don't know if they'd do it again. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna wait just to the election because we not finna get nowhere. I mean, that whole situation, the way they playing, we ain't finna get nowhere. Look at the people you dealing with. I know why Serena was there. Oh, she was crip walk. She was sea walking out there. I respect that. Then I think when Drake took a diss at her too, man, that was gangster. That Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying, pulled her right up on her. Cause she from Compton, where he from. Hey, Deborah Luna, facts. You got to use the platform for what you do, but he used it in a good way. Even though glow up with a dude. I mean, even though he did his thing, it was like, what if they brought Pac did hit him up at a Super Bowl? That's how I was looking at it. Like, damn, they really let a diss son come on here. All facts, Chris Caleb. Yeah, yeah. When you like when it was broke down, it was deep. Like when you go into it, how everything was broke down. It was deep. Like I said, I couldn't believe corporate America let it get put out there. I'm still a little like, damn, corporate America let this get down like this. You know what I'm saying? I thought the NFL was, like, okay, but he pulled it off, and that was nice because he showed the whole. He repped the whole California. Even had some of the people like dance like they was from the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? So I thought what he did was dope, and I also thought, you know what I'm saying, the symbolic of it, what he was showing about black people on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was deep, but I mean, a lot of people didn't probably want to see that. They wanted to see some sexy red. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most filthiest music out there being played, and you know what I'm saying, half naked. You know, America, we like a pig. We eat anything. Hey, Mark Hutchinson, facts, but facts. He threw so many subliminals out there, man. That's why I'm still tripping that corporate America let that go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they know like we know. Ain't nobody gonna pay no more attention to it because more people was looking at it that he was dissing Drake. But I love everything he did. Oh yeah, shit, man. Listen, she repped her. She repped that Compton. Oh, Trump was in attendance. Hey, listen. Hey, Chris Caleb, you may be on to something. Jay Z being checked by corporate America. Nah, yeah, they don't want that. Wixter, terrible, terrible, brother. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Jay Z over halftime entertainment, but they probably telling Jay Z you went a little too far with. But they had to know. That's the only thing I could think of. I can't say they didn't know. They had to know. They had to know that this was what was finna be put down. But the way that brother pulled it off, man, and the times that we in, it was on time. As they would say, sometimes you can be ahead of time. That performance was on time. It was on time. Now I want to. I don't want to see all these pro blacks after that Super Bowl performance. Now everybody finna be pro black. You know what I'm saying? That's like some of the worst. They're gonna do it for about what we in Black History Month. I will say this: Kendrick Lamar might have saved Black History Month for the whole of the black people with his performance. Well, blow up. Kendrick Lamar more of a conscious rapper. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He might not be everybody taste, but I do like hearing some. You know what I'm saying? Hearing the message in music. Don't get me wrong. I like to. You know what I'm saying? But I do like to hear more message in it. Well, Wickster, we gonna find out. Denise, good morning to you. We gonna find out. We gonna find. But I know Jay Z was watching that cringe worthy. But he had to know, and you know what I'm saying. Unless he doing something, he was just like, "Look, we're gonna put it down." Karma Lewis, good morning. For the message for the people, I thought it was excellent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was excellent. I thought it was excellent. But now we back to reality. We finna get down here. council. Hopefully, we can see some things changing down there. Maybe they'll come to their senses and see that Miss Beverly Biggs did get voted in for that seat. If not, we'll be waiting till May. You know, May is right around the corner. We have February the 10th. We got 18 more days left in this month. That's a little under 3 weeks that we got in this month. 18 days. March will be here, and before you know it, May we'll be running to May. So, but we're gonna see when we get down here today. But I'll tell you this: I know that third ward seat finna drive. Listen, they ain't going out down without a fight. Is all I can say. Good morning, Carol Kincaid. They are not going down without a fight. I can tell you that they are not going down without a fight. So I understand that the mayor, like I say, I pray that Miss Biggs can get that seat because she won it twice, and they done took it twice. Hey, you ain't lying. I agree with you 1,010% on that one. Yeah, Neely fighting for that third world seat like he fighting for his freedom, and is. Yeah, I'm telling you, he fighting for that. He fighting for that seat like never before. And good morning, if anybody I missed. Good morning, good morning. He fighting for that third ward seat, but what we gonna get? You know what I'm saying? More BS is all it's finna be. You know, but be down there for another 4, 5 hours, maybe 7 hours. Hopefully they've been getting it done quick. So hopefully this be. Hey, Detroit boy, I agree with you. I agree with you. She didn't have it twice. Maybe the third is the chime because it's the third ward seat anyway. Maybe the third is a chime. I see Kenneth came in. Yeah, but as you see, it is, hell yeah, that seat worth millions of dollars. Man, this is about money, Chris Caleb. This is about money. This is who's gonna control the purse strings, who gonna be able to get the money coming in, who ain't right now. This money being spent to get a head up on 2026. My goodness, yeah, that's the state port coming into Flint. Terrible. Not terrible. That budget is terrible. Terrible. Michael B, good morning. Man, listen, they run it, but that's just like the USA. When you looking at what was it, Politico, what was it, the New York Times? I'm not for sure, but I know Politico was one of them. Getting millions. Getting millions. Like unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, I pray Miss Biggs get that seat because I'm sick of it. Mark Hutchinson, that I'm gonna tell you this: what I have seen in Flint ain't. You know what? Common sense ain't common. Even though you can tell Robert Sharon, good morning to you. Even when you can tell, it's even with here, it's this fake, all this money laundering that's going on. They playing the game here. Sandra Nichols Martin, good morning. It's like unbelievable. That's why I'm telling y'all, unbelievable. Man, the way the United States playing with it, that's why I want to see the audit. They can come on and just audit this. Let it be audited. Let the people see what it is and keep it moving. Hey, Chris Caleb, when I seen all these people that's getting that money, that's why them Democrats running up there. Unbelievable. When I tell you, that's all I can say. Unbelievable. When I was looking at it, when they was showing how they just been spending that money, and I'm like, damn, we couldn't get none up this way. Good morning. I see T from the D tapped in. What it do? Oh, what's this? Oh, let me get this. Yeah, but listen, they've been running these scams so hard. They so mad at they so mad at what's his name? Oh my God, what's the dude name? Elon, because Elon went in there. Man, listen, Trump. Let's just see where the money going. Hey man, this is some of the funniest stuff I've seen in my life. Funniest stuff I've seen with that with Trump them. That's some of the funniest stuff. They mad at Trump because he doing his job. He doing his job. They mad at him. But you know what? Hey, let the chips fall where they may. Hey, listen. Hey, glow up. If it is, it'll be a good thing. She can come in and they can start ordering them books. You might, you might. They order some books here, man. It's gonna be so many people gonna be telling on so many people. It's gonna be cold blooded. But I do want to see. I do want to see. I do want to see what they gonna do. Let me find my thing right here. Elon Musk them coming in there. Trump them cutting the money that they was giving up. They like y'all ain't getting that bread like that no more. I can't remember if it was the New York Times with the USA debacle. They is upset right now. They is they is so upset. They is so upset right now. They like if y'all tell what we done. Oh my goodness! It says yeah. This is really terrible. Let me go. I got it right here. I'm finna pull it up in 1 second, family. Then we'll pull up if y'all want to see far as the budget to Flint.
What budget?
Where Flint, where they giving all the money away. State of Michigan.
He submitted his budget already?
Gretchen Whitmer.
I got breaking news. But I'll wait till you get through with yours.
Nah, go ahead. I'm looking for. I'm finna put it up here.
What's up? I can't do that. Y'all got to get the side view. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing out there? So after everything that went on last week with that third ward vote, we should be saying congratulations to Councilwoman Beverly Biggs. But unfortunately, the city of Flint pulled another fast one. And immediately after that, her attorneys jumped on it. So word on the street, and you already know my word is 99.9% accurate, it's going to be another lawsuit filed because that seat is rightfully hers. No matter how you look at it, they said whoever gets to 5 first, that's who wins. So it was a statement put out last week. Let me read it for you on behalf of Councilwoman Beverly Biggs. That should be her name, right? Tonight's shenanigans with Councilman Leon Alamine's vote is yet another example of, you put a big word in here, of some bad, I'm going to say bad actions taken by various Flint politicians against Beverly Biggs Levy and ultimately the people of Flint. We believe the Neely administration crusade against Miss Beverly Biggs Levy and the people she represents, which included forbidding her seat from taking her council seat after last November's election, is unethical and unlawful. And this is from Larry Katz from the Lento Law Group of the Beverly Biggs Levy legal team. And they should have another press release coming out later on. And again, I heard about a lawsuit. That's like open and shut. She got the 5. Dennis immediately changed his vote. Leon was trying to figure out what was going on. So there, you have it. I was making sure I had the right news to tell you. Back to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, okay, gotcha. Got it. Okay, family. Hold on, let me blow this up for y'all. This was some of the waste and stuff that was going on. 1.5 million. Yeah. Now this is crazy. 1.5 million to advance diversity, equity, inclusion in Siberia's workplaces and business communities. 70,000 for a production of DEI musical in Ireland. 2.5 million for electric vehicles for Vietnam.
Where'd you get this from? The Charlie Brown
The
book?
White House. I got different ones. I could pull it up, but yeah, these was different ones. I was just pulling up. This what they've been going around. I'm trying to figure out. Like, and I even pull up more. I go to other sites too. I could just pull up more the stuff that they were showing that they was doing. Like, this is what some of the stuff, I get it. If they was doing waste like stuff like that, yeah, I get it. You shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing that. But when you finding out like who they was paying, like all this money was going here and there, it's crazy. Some of the stuff they was spending money on. It was crazy. It's like if they got to cut some of the waste spending, I get it. But when you hearing about how news medias was getting paid, I kind of felt bad because that meant like, damn, we can't get no money now. Like, is it that serious? Okay. But I think, like I said, we're going to find out. I'm looking at over here. Like, it's different ones. You got to go. They is really jamming stuff up. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, if it's true or not. Is we really spending too much money like that here? Is we really spending too much money on where they sending it to? I'm just trying to figure out, like, man, we really like. Yeah, I'm just saying, but this is the stuff that they putting out here. But this was the game they was gonna play. You got both right now. You got the left leaning news saying, I mean, not saying that, but you got the left, you got the right. You know, both sides finna play the dirty game. They both playing saying where the money was going. I just want to see, like, if put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff, if he lying on it, put it out there. Just show the books. That's my thing. Show the books. Rose Morrow, good morning. Just show the books. And I don't believe none of that money was going there, but this is the things that they were saying. They was sending money over here and like what we saying right now about them nonprofits getting this money. But where's the money helping the people at? And this just on a bigger scale. Where they sending money here, they sending money there. It's like some of the stuff some of the stuff Trump doing, I might don't agree with everything. Yeah, the money bursting, getting in the budget. Yeah, you know what? Let me go find it. I thought I did have it sent to me. Like, yeah, the money that they giving up for the budget here is crazy. It's crazy. But it's just like if you do an audit, who gonna get in trouble?
But I thought when you walked into Burston, you seen like this pledge poster of how many millions they were trying to raise, and what did that go towards?
I'm finna tell you right now. I couldn't put it up on the screen, but this is the Flint budget. Folks getting rich off Lansing appropriations. What it say? Flint community education, huh?
I'm seeing.
Let me pull it up. Let me
Glow
try
Up
to pull it
said
up.
Burston and Chris Martin's church on the same block. Unless he bought a new church.
Burston Fieldhouse getting $3 million.
No, but they saying Burston and Chris Martin church is on the same block. Chris Martin church is on DuPont.
On the whole other side of the.
Burston
it's in the second. It's in the first ward. Burston in the third ward. But Burston getting $3 million.
Who?
Burston is
The
Burston Fieldhouse Infrastructure.
the friends of Burston.
It's a Burston Fieldhouse Infrastructure, 3 million.
What they about to buy it or tear down
But
now?
this gangster Flint Blight Elimination, the mayor office, 1 million. Community First, 1.5. 100K Ideas, 1.5. Sylvester Broom Center, 250,000. United Way of Genesee County unhoused care programs was that 5 million. United Way of Genesee County for creating affordable housing, 10 million. I see Latinx Community Center, 2 million. And Gretchen Whitmer new budget is 600 million in pork from state lawmakers. Wow. Wow. So Flint water not getting fixed.
Flint broke.
No, you just see that money that's coming in.
Flint broke.
Did you see? I just read. Did you see how much money coming in?
Flint broke.
Well, how is that money coming in and Flint broke?
We not gonna see it. It ain't gonna make it down to a resident.
So basically, what you saying is
Flint broke.
that you nah, I ain't gonna say. Nah, they ain't broke. You using the wrong language. Did you just see how much money I just said was coming in?
Yeah.
Did you add it up?
How much?
I ain't that smart, but let me go ahead and put my little calculator together. I ain't the brightest around this juke joint, but I'm gonna give it a good shot. I gotta take my glasses off, read that. 2, that's 5.5 right there. 15.5. 20.5. Yeah. What you thought? You ain't hear.
Good morning. Everybody.
Did you just hear Bursting Fieldhouse Infrastructure? 3 million. That ain't 300,000.
I want to go work at Bursting.
Did you just hear me tell you Flint Blight Elimination, the mayor's office, 1 million.
I want to go work in Blight.
And it said Rep Cynthia Neely, Democratic 70th District. So she put in for that for him.
Huh?
Yeah. They got everybody on there. What they say, you don't see that right there. They got everybody. You see that? It tell you everybody who putting their money in on that. I mean, who helped them get the money.
Oh.
Yeah. It's way more people. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You see them big numbers right there. Oh. Big numbers right there.
But
it's them people that voted for that.
well, Janet. Okay, so
You get your husband.
James Avery is not a commissioner anymore. He's the director of Burston. So he put in for this when he was the commissioner. Now, I see why the hell I would have made him director too. I mean, I'm not trying to insinuate just because, he put in for $3 million for Burston and that he got it that helped him get the job or anything. I'm not trying to say that. So if y'all thinking that, y'all thinking that on your own. Because that's not what I said.
I'm just saying, but I see his wife voted on that. Now y'all can't say she don't be voting for nothing no more.
And
I'm assuming allegedly if that's what that stands for. I don't know. It just got.
I'm just saying things are kind of weird now.
I'm not saying
this was put in by Representative Cynthia Neely for the Faith Foundation. Now this is facts. Now this is nothing allegedly. This is not a.
I'm saying allegedly, Casey. That she voted for.
Unless this email is not right or this. Well, allegedly, Faith Foundation's resource in Flint, the Hype program, received $300,000. Well, now
you sure that's 300,000? Because you see it's 6 zeros. Then is it a number after that? So that ain't 3 million.
No, they say 300,000.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I don't want to cheat nobody.
She just got $300,000 Is this a different $300,000 or the same $300,000?
I have no idea.
She just got
That's the state
$300,000 to
budget.
council.
That's the state budget. That's from the state of Michigan. Gretchen Whitmer put that together.
Oh damn.
I mean, well, that's what they presented to Gretchen Whitmer. Yep, that Glow Up said that's the current budget. 2025.
So she got $600,000. So why does she need $300,000 of our ARPA money if she was getting $300 from the state, man?
So why would you go get all you can get? IB, what it do? Get all you can get. I wouldn't stop trying to get no more money.
Send me that link. Damn.
I think I got another one. Oh, this is a good one right here now. Family, y'all ready for this?
Oh, it can't get no worse.
Crime prevention grants.
Ain't that the ones I was reading last week?
Said crime prevention grants. The mayor giving while flanked by his council toadies is dueling out a common embezzling, bribery, and cash kickback scheme. $500,000 this week alone, plus millions more coming from Lansing and Whitmer spending. It said, okay, with plus coming from Lansing and Whitmer spending budget. A Washington, D.C. councilman was just charged and expelled from his seat for this. Councilman White was paid $156,000 in bribes in order to give $5.2 million worth of contracts to the companies that had given him the payments. The contracts were providing violence intervention services. The companies wanted White to use his position of chairman of a committee to pressure employees. This week, he was expelled from his seat while he awaits trial. Wow.
Oh, wow. I just don't know why we don't have no agendas and stuff for today yet. Oh. So if don't nobody call a special council meeting, we just going to go back to voting for president and vice president again. So let me just make a prediction here that they probably going to make a motion to move that to the end of the meeting, pass everything, and then break quorum. All agree with me? Type yes. I mean, I don't think they're going to come up with anything tonight.
I see Carol Marshall in the building. Good morning. Well, they're just stealing. I mean, right now, but in other places, they might hold their people a little more accountable. You know, just in Flint.
Miss Shirley, yep, LaWanda. They're going to move it all to the front. They're going to pass them items that was referred over from special affairs. They're going to go to the blessing. They're going to have public speaking. Council response. Then they're going to have agenda changes. I make a motion that we put the voting for president and vice president to the end of the meeting so that the business of the city of Flint is still getting taken care of before we lose quorum.
Glow Up, I agree with you. If you think they swinging this money to these nonprofits without getting a kickback in return, I have a bridge to sell you. Me too.
I agree with you on that one.
Me too. That's why they don't want Ms. Biggs in that seat in that third ward, because it's simple to do. Let's do an audit.
I believe now I don't want to put all of the 501c3s in the pot because
Enough
I think
of
some
them.
of them, enough of them. But I think some of them are doing good. Them the ones that don't get that much money.
Right. Amir 08, good morning. Sarah P, good morning. I saw your husband when I was at the gas station. I was like, what the hell I done ran into? I saw your husband. Tell him he a good dude. Oh, they stealing money. I mean, but that's the name of the game. That's what I'm saying. If we can see it. Allegedly. But if we can see it on this. Oh, I'll give you an example. How many people had PAL programs up here?
Well, PAL stands for Police Activity League.
Mm-hmm.
So the police had their PAL league.
Facts.
And then Attorney Trishelle Young had a PAL league. Allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. How many did we need?
It was reported on that she did. Because she had allegedly asked for some money. I think it was on one of the agendas. I can't remember, so that's why I keep saying allegedly.
And
But I
she's
know
on
she
that.
was.
And but was it hers or she was just helping them out? Because ain't she on the ENA board?
Hell yeah, she on the ENA board. She the best goalie that. She need to be on the Detroit Red Wings. The way she be blocking all of them. Like nope. You ain't getting Sheldon. We ain't writing no letters. You ain't getting to him. She understood the
Well, I
assignment.
say this. What about the cleaners? You think they doing the right thing with theirs if they get it?
I was having a good day until you brought up the Kennedy Center cleaners. You know, we can't find them. We can't find them. This is another plea for 2025. It's Black History Month. I mean, come on, Kennedy Center cleaners. At least just come to council so we can see you for Black History Month. So we can take a picture of you and let the people know these was the original Temptations.
Hey, Deborah Luna, I got you. She said they running around in the hood, abating, removing windows on the bandos, then getting set on fire. Unbelievable.
Who?
That's what Deborah Luna just saying. This ain't what Mickey says.
I can't. Who running around in the?
I guess
Just people running
in
around in the
general.
hood. Yeah.
And then you got this from Glow Up said, most of these fake nonprofits don't even have Form 990 published.
Hell, they probably ain't got half of the stuff they need published.
Miss Spring, good morning. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, it is crazy. It is crazy. So how do you get the truth then? Like, is people gonna go to jail?
No.
I mean, they'll lock my ass up, but is people gonna go to jail that's doing all this stealing?
Sure they are, because in America, no.
Oh, Glow Up, they not vetting no stuff. Remember the one people that came down there, they was ready to push through, they ain't had none of their paperwork done.
We know they ain't vetting nothing.
Where Ernst and Young at? Because they gave them $1.5 million, didn't they?
Ernest Young, a.k.a. Black Tony, he ain't showed up
Words
for
are
work
hard for me. Words are hard. I said pronounce it the best way I can.
Ernest.
Words are hard.
We gave him a new name, Ernest Young.
I just stick to the one I know, Ernst and Young.
That man done called off every day this year. You coming to work today? Nah.
You see this right here? Glow Up said Pontiac, former mayor and current councilman, about to go to jail. Only in Flint, they don't go to jail, they tell.
But still.
Allegedly.
What happened? So what we gonna do about House of Brain? I haven't seen the agendas yet. So I'm gonna assume Davina and the clerk's office still working on them. So are they gonna have a special meeting for House of Brain? Like, don't they just got a minute for this and before the judge intervene?
Not a judge out.
What you mean the judge out?
The judge ain't finna keep playing with them because they damn near broke charter dealing with the judge.
I know, but then they tell. But since they got out there in Burton, didn't that judge tell them y'all need to get this together?
They did have the 5 votes
for Burston.
No, they had the 5 votes for the 3rd ward. Remember Leon?
No, but I'm talking about House of Brain. They going to court for House
the
of Brain
20th.
too.
That's next week.
But didn't the judge tell the council like?
They ain't gonna have that worked out until they can get somebody on. I know I always said it. I'm just saying until you can get Miss Biggs on there who wanna help, like if you can get somebody that wanna help, they not gonna get 5 votes to help Burston out. So this might be tied up into more litigation. All I can say is when you get 5 votes, maybe I can go back and revisit that.
Tony says that the city hospital has not recognized Black History Month. So to all of the African American board members who's watching this, what do you have to say about that? See, I cleaned it up a little bit for you, Tony. I cleaned it up a little bit. They're not going to say nothing because they don't want nobody to know they're watching. They hear us, but they're not going to say nothing. So when you mean that they haven't recognized y'all, you mean like usually the only thing they do is serve greens in the cafeteria to let y'all know that we know how to make greens. I mean,
wow.
I've never really
straight racism.
I mean, we get that soul food day. I remember the soul food day and the McRibs. I mean, I'm not lying.
Wow, McRibs wasn't nothing but pig butt, but
I'm
Nevertheless,
just saying, they'll
but
fry some chicken
but
and
Glow Up says I'm trying to get this. Martin's Church and Hasselbrink share the same block and does. The drama ain't coincidental and ain't. They want that center to use like Burston for a 50 million plus construction Bonduga watch. I can believe it. Oh, this money, baby. This thing called money because Flint ain't broke. It's money and property. Now, how they gonna refix it back up and they repackage this thing? We won't be in there.
no, it's not for us.
It won't be here. But I'm not mad on
Dang.
what's going on.
No, he said no email, no literature, no acknowledgement, no nothing at all.
Oh, you got to be kidding me, Glow Up. Burston paying $1 lease for 30 years while they shaking down Hasselbrink.
That's why I don't understand.
Burston got a 30-year lease for $1?
I don't.
Shit, I could pay that for the whole 10 years.
But is Burston a senior center? Like remember when I had made that comparison to my park association? It's like apples to oranges. That's why I keep comparing Hasselbrink to Brennan Center because I know they both senior centers. Both of them leases up. So again, I don't understand why Brennan Center is not standing with Hasselbrink. I don't understand why the city of Flint is not bringing both of the leases forward at the same time.
Nancy Adams said they is still recognizing them with an email. She got her email this morning.
You got an email?
They sent out an email recognizing it. She said, I just got an email.
Tony, she got an email. You need to check your email.
Came right on here, Wickster. You was just doing good up until right then.
And mad because you didn't get an email and Nancy got one.
Oh, well, Glow Up says city owned Burston just like it on Hasselbrink. No difference.
And that's the same thing I was thinking. Like, don't they own all the stuff in the parks? That's what I was thinking about my park association. They only $1. So I don't know the difference in what's the different lingo in the contracts. I'm not privy to that information, but I'm thinking whether it's association, a building, anything that has to do with the community, you pay your taxes on it, right? So your tax dollars should be going towards keeping these senior centers open.
No, it ain't. If you can see the way they wasting money in big government, meaning down in D.C. and all of that, how we can't see how they wasting the money here? We only see corruption from the top. We don't see it down here on the local levels. That's my thing. Like, if y'all can see money being wasted, like some of this money that's being sent here, like, and I agree with you, Mark Hutchins. He said Flint broke. I don't think so. A lot of money is moving to Flint. Hopefully, Flint citizens take back their politics. First ward vote was really disappointing. I'm confused.
I don't even think they did the citizens in the first ward any justice. They didn't even have a debate. They just gave you people to vote for.
I think that, but you know what? I think that was bad on how the first ward was did. But it depends on who you talk to, man. It's the same thing with Trump. Everybody say, oh, they, you know what I'm saying? Trump this and that. But now he in here. You got to deal with it. But because we on this small scale, Hasselbrink is being drugged through the ringer, which don't make no sense. And I pray they don't do this to the same thing to the Brennan Center, but Brennan Center might not be on the mayor short stick.
You don't think so? Because where is that at? In Candace's area?
Didn't they? Well, is it in Candace area?
Ain't that ward number 7?
But what side do she really be at?
Not over there, okay. Allegedly.
Okay. I know
she
people
be in the culture center.
Yeah, I know people in the valley. I know people in the states. I know people over in Stewart Hood, as it was Brennan Center. They don't see Candace. I got people. That's why I'm like, when she says she doing the work, I'm just tired though. I can't go back and back and forth with people. Water is messed up, but we taking so many. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't been impressed by Flint, and I ride through this joker every day. I done seen streets. I get they trying to do construction, but it seems like the work they do only lasts for about 90 days.
Miss Spring, that's true. Who you put in the seat matters.
But a lot of people feel like, I'm not gonna say the people that voted for Leon feel like he doing the job. I mean, that's all I can tell the people. Now I see a lot of y'all be on here. He showed you plenty of times Who he vote? I mean, which way he vote? But
They all vote in a block. Don't they pretty much both sides vote in a block?
all day long.
That's why we at this impasse now.
Oh, we at this impasse because they lost the people that they had. That's why we at this
That's true.
impasse. We wouldn't be at this impasse.
I mean, but if they was really smart,
Who on that? But tell
if
me.
they was really smart, Eva she could have resigned an hour before her time was up, and they could have appointed somebody in the ninth ward. If they was really that smart.
But that show you people don't be thinking. They don't be thinking. That's just like with Candace. Candace say she do the work. Candace got unhinged. Even the whisperer, a city council, got up there and said, I saw you go, Candace, you lost it. You went off the hinges is what he said.
Because she knew she messed up and they thought she was going to go along with Dumas, though. That's funny.
She was not, I don't know why people believe that. I'm not trying to be funny.
I am.
I'm saying the comment I'm finna make. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. That Candace was never, Leon just showed y'all.
No, she already gone, Ivy. Eva already gone. But if she would have resigned the day before her resignation that she put in was up, they would have had to appoint somebody. Because if she wouldn't have been in the seat either in order to be recalled, it would have been the same thing, but they didn't think about that. I'm sorry, Mick, go ahead.
No, I ain't tripping. I was looking at what who just put that up here? Let me see. Oh, Sherry Allen said, "Who do we have up? Who do we have lined up?" I'm not picking nobody for 2026 election. I hope y'all pick the right people.
That's all I can tell you. I already said that last week. Now
I'm out of that game.
Talk about every single one of them.
I'm out that game.
We're gonna try to get as many of them on here for y'all to talk to and listen to yourself. But I
said I want Miss Biggs in there, and that's it. I'm done. I didn't have my fulfillment.
Beverly Biggs leaving.
I'm done.
That's all I can tell you.
Oh, Nancy Adams said they sent an email at 2/4/2025 attachment with the presentation of the history of African Americans in healthcare. It came out from the Diversity and Inclusion Council.
Well, there you go.
See?
Thank you, Nancy,
for getting that together for us.
Yes.
Now, Hasselbrink is being crucified.
She said disregard that. That was from last year.
Oh, my God, Nancy. Nancy.
Shit, Nancy.
Oh, my God, Nancy.
I know Nancy do that.
That is so wrong, Nancy. No, I'm just playing with you, but damn. Now I can go back. Hurley, I can't believe they're doing that. Don't go to Hurley.
That's the only place you can go.
I know. Right. I'm telling y'all, boy, we are hit. Mm-hmm. Well,
that's the only place you can go. The Hurley is the only place that will see they will see you. Now they will get you back together.
Glow. Listen, I'm glad 100K's got that, that 1.5. We need help. They said 100K gets 1.5 million in state budget. Founder is the Diplomat Pharmacy man. He is currently selling his Finn mansion for $8 million on Silver Lake. FYI, rich get richer. Hot damn it.
That man, he got so much money, it don't even make no sense. Hell, don't they own the Dryden building? And
I need to get down to the 100K ideas. I need the help. I got about 300K ideas in my brain right now.
Oh, Tony, she waved the white flag. She said that was from last year, child.
Oh yeah, Miss Biggs. They ain't think. I agree with you. Miss Biggs said they ain't think that recall was gonna pass for Eva because she wasn't gonna get out there and do no work.
She said everybody in the ninth ward loved her. She talked to everybody,
and they did. They loved her so much they got her right out of there. All you had to do was talk to Miss Gladys, and Miss Gladys said use a worse one.
Well, let's step off into some water with some sharks. I really don't have much to say because I really don't know what to say. But condolences to the family. But it was found that those troopers were not guilty in shooting that young man. in the back several times, and also on the back of the head. So I do want to just offer condolences to the family. Um, I don't know. I think that's a very touchy, very controversial subject. Um, I think what bothers me about that is that Flynn will pick up and will go protest in other cities about stuff that really don't even affect us. And I just haven't seen a lot of motion. I'm not saying no riot or nothing like that. Don't twist my words or nothing like that. But I have seen no outrage, no cry, no. Maybe I'm looking on the wrong channel, but I just haven't seen anybody really talking about it.
You want some examples I can give you?
Yeah.
What happened with the Mitchell boys? I mean, you want some more? What about I don't want to say the brother name wrong. Remember you had the mother on the show.
Vontae.
Yeah. I don't want to say
Yeah.
what happened with that situation. I mean, like when we gonna start being honest? Like I feel bad. You know, I feel bad for the family, man, because like I say, that you know, death is terrible, especially when it's different when you go as an older person, and I'm not saying you never get used to it. Let me just be honest. But when you seeing how the kids is losing their life, I mean,
Yeah,
like you
Von
say,
Treese Davis. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
and got shot in the back, and I mean that many times. I'm just saying when a person running away, but this, you know what I'm saying? This thing, the way they got it set up. But it's like anything. It's no accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know what more. You know what I'm saying? Give my prayers out to the family, but
Yeah.
this a hell of a fight. I mean, this is what's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? On times like this, you do need to bring more attention to this situation. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But it's like where all the big dogs at for this one?
I don't know.
They'll come for anything else, but where they at for this one?
Maybe it ain't the right one. I don't know, to be honest with you. You
Right.
know what
And
I'm saying?
I know we don't know the answers, but it's just like that's just something I've been thinking about because as a mother, I mean, he was still somebody's son, cousin, brother, nephew, friend, no matter how you put it. And in my mind, I do understand at the end of the day, people have relatives. You may have a husband, a wife, anything that's an officer. At the end of the day, everybody want to go home. I understand that. I really do. But if he's running away, I don't understand the excessive. It was, to me, that was excessive.
I mean, but this the same thing. Go back to Trayvon Martin. Toy gun get killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we have some, it's crazy that it's hitting this close to home. But this is the things that we got to deal with. To me, it's like, you have to. Police have to learn. I'm not saying all of them don't have it, but you got to learn how to have constraint. Shouldn't be the first thing you grab is your gun. If you see you running, it must mean, like I said, it's a terrible situation. But I mean, I understand for some parents to get that type of what's the name is cold blooded.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I just, again, my prayers out to the family. Well, IB, that is true. I agree with you on that one. Honestly, I think Flint doesn't get support because every time somebody comes to help, we run them off by accusing them of just being here for money instead of help. Just your opinion. I agree with your opinion.
Uh,
I do agree with your opinion.
Oh yeah, because if somebody do come in, it's finna be hell to pay the
Yeah,
captain. I can tell
yeah.
you that they gonna be dragged, slandered.
No matter how you look at it, it's another comment saying Lynn like it's like some people like they writing patterns. It reminds me of
Okay,
somebody.
I'll see what Tony said. He said,
Say
let's go with this right here." He said,
they know where to be. Oh, go
"He
ahead. I'm
said, what
sorry.
can y'all say, y'all? It is what it is what the video showed. He had the gun. Everyone said he didn't have. Damn it, y'all! You can't tell the story, half the story, when the story comes out. It didn't happen. Come on, y'all.
And I understand what you're saying.
Like,
Like he had the gun. They didn't say he'd had it, but the point still remains. In my opinion, he was running away. Like I don't know what they
was the
taught
gun?
in police
Was the
class. If you
guns
see a
pointing at the
gun,
police? Was it pointed at the police? Because
even
that's what I
if it
got to
was,
see.
he was running. Okay, well that shoulder hurt a little
Nah,
bit,
this my
but
thing. I'm just saying. Now listen, we can go pull up tapes. I have to bring race into this, but we can go pull up tapes where you seen plenty of white people with guns get disarmed, and it just seemed as funny a person running away. If it wasn't a threat to you, and let you know what I'm saying. If he wasn't pointing that gun at you, like I say, I'm not a police officer.
all right.
I'm not gonna stick around if you do pull your gun out to try to see what's going down. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that it could have been. I mean, if he wasn't a threat to you and the excessive, you know what I'm saying. It was to me. It was just like if you see him running away, it's crazy. Like I said, it's messed up around the whole thing. But to you know,
And you know what? And you just opened it up. You opened up that uncomfortable conversation, and Chris Caleb said the gun is not the issue.
but that's what we
The
gonna go
same
with.
thing that you saying, though, Mick. If you and again, this is what we do. We give our opinions. Black man, white man. In my opinion, it would have been two different outcomes.
No, it's just. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, who was that guy? I forgot what it was. That the one that shot up the theaters. He did something, and they took him to get something to eat at Burger
Nah,
King.
he went and killed at the church down in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I know he killed somebody.
Was it Dylan Roof? If I'm not mistaken, he went in there and shot him. Then they took him to go get something to eat.
And took him to go get something to eat.
When they take
Took
us
him to go get
and
something
take
to
us
eat.
right to jail. Oh, if not, you'd have got
Took
lit.
him to go get something to eat.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not. It's
It's
crazy,
not.
but see where we at. That's how we feel. We expect from us. We supposed to take the worstest. We supposed to accept it. When anybody else, we the only ones have to tell you got to have a talk with your kids if they go driving. Then we forget it's sundown towns in the state of Michigan. Sundown towns. That's crazy in 2025. You hear so many different things. Look, the mop board just showed you people don't want to think it ain't no racism going on. You see what's going on up at the mop board.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't
just
know. And used a hard ER when they was talking.
and the trustee from the mob board jumped on there like this is your daughter talking like this, and you jumping right on there.
And that's how it is. And people will forget. That's no different than
Daughter, granddaughter, one of them. But it was her. It was that line, that bloodline.
But I'll say this: that was something that been in her. That
It was
ain't
too
nothing.
comfortable saying it.
So that wasn't like that was her first time, and then you send a 4-year-old. Come on, man. Y'all own the radio stations. So y'all get to pick who go check out who be these music directors of these radio stations be. I watch the complaints when they be saying who be running these radio stations. Don't be me and you.
No.
A lot of them directors be older white men. See, but they don't want to say that. Who control the industry?
Ah, Marcia. That right there, that shook me. That sent chills through my body. She said that was Dylan Roof, like you said, Mickey, at Emmanuel AME in Charleston.
Yeah, but
he was hungry, but we're hungry for justice for all.
But this was crazy. You got to be up, and this why I do respect. Don't get me wrong. Now I understand why the nation, but as a people, we got to do better. I understand why the Nation of Islam not why they search people when they come in and see in the church. We let anybody come in. You let anybody come in. Oh no, I agree with you, Tony, and I'm gonna answer that question. We gotta understand. You do have to protect your people when you come in. You don't supposed to go to no when you send your kid to school. You got to worry about shoot a young kid getting a gun or a shooter coming into a school. That's crazy. You don't supposed to go to church and you got to worry about you here to worship and you get took out.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That like some of this stuff that we going through, we don't. And even with that, Tony, you said I know it's not popular opinion, but y'all got to stop acting like these little drive-by shooters ain't who they are. You can't defend these little ninjas. They be on, yeah, they do. But we all have been there, Tony. We was all young at one time. All of us wasn't
And
thinking. You know, you do dumb things, but to the extent that when you got hit that many times and you running away when you not in a threat, if your life not in a threat, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? You don't, because I'm telling you, you don't think other nationalities do drive-bys? We the only ones that come do this. We the ones that get most talked about killing that's going on.
publicized, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely agree.
yeah, that's all that is.
But it don't matter what. Again, Tony, you know, me and you, we gonna talk. This is how we talk. But no matter what, he was running away. You
Not
couldn't shoot him in the knee, in the leg, or something.
why you just couldn't hit him with a stun gun or something? Why did it have to be like? I mean,
Go
like,
for the most excessive force necessary.
and but don't nobody. But this is how the police and people wonder why people be looking at why they don't trust the police. It's the difference. It's difference how they patrol us and how they patrol outer communities. I'm not saying inner city got some things going on, but so do the outer parts too. Let's don't just act like it's drugs. Cause I'll be on there when you be. Listen, it don't just be crimes happening in Flint. It be happening.
Don't.
It be in Grand Blanc.
Do.
You be seeing them. They be
Sure
on meth,
do.
all type of drugs.
Do.
When you look at the schools, Kersley and them, and it's not saying knocking them, but the first schools they'll tell you is the worst ones is where the inner city kids go to.
Right.
They act like it's just drugs in the inner city schools. It's not drugs in the I mean, that's what I'm saying. Glow up, but this goes back to how they paint the picture. This the media. The media paint this picture.
The media is full of dirty tricks.
But you know it's cold blooded.
They only tell us what they want us to know.
Yeah, because they gotta push a propaganda. Like I'm not crazy. That's why I know a lot of the stuff that they putting out here. You see when I see the people who doing the most hollering. What is you trying to hide? That's what I hope for our sister Jasmine Crockett, that she don't get used by the Democratic Party like a lot of us have been used by the Democratic Party.
Stick you out there by yourself and chop your neck off.
Leave you hanging out there.
Nobody will be there to scoop you up, and she'll be like, "I was helping y'all," and they'll turn the other way.
Hey, Chris Caleb, I'm with that too. If you gotta have carry guns to go to church, I mean that's just. But that show you what. But see, we allow so many people. We just, we have welcome. We have open arms to anybody. We'll let anybody move in our neighborhood. We'll let anybody move us out of our neighborhood. But what we won't do, we won't be like how other communities do. They help theirs. We don't help ours. That's just point blank. You can have all these other towns. You got Chinatown, Korean Town. You know what I'm saying? You got all this. You got Hamtramck down in the D. You have all this, but what do we got here? Where's our black town at?
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? This catered to us? I mean, everybody got it. Cause you can go right out there. I just want people to know when we go into all these restaurants and this and that, while we having these problems with saying, oh DEI. You got Al Sharpton out here getting paid to go protest Sam's. I mean, all the ones who took DEI out. But you ain't down here, Al Sharpton, protesting for the water.
But shit, they telling them it's fixed. Like, and it make me think about, well, what about all the people that really got his number, that really got access to him? Why y'all not telling them that it's not fixed? Or maybe he just needs something before he can come here.
I don't know.
It's like it's just questions.
Are he being paid not to come here?
Paid not to come, or he want to be paid to come, or maybe he don't do it for free. How come the people that know him ain't reached out to him and said, "Hey, come back"? It's still going on. I got questions because we know it's people that know him, but the world is being told a different story, and it makes everybody else look crazy.
But
We sitting here saying the water is not clean, but you got your governor on a tour going from the View to the Breakfast Club and who knows where else, saying the water's clean. You got the state rep, I don't even know if she's speaking in Lansing. And then you got the mayor that's saying it's clean too, but giving out filters in City Hall, so we screwed. You got the residents coming down there saying it smell like feces.
they don't believe that though.
And not just one, you got another man that came who is right now stricken with cancer. He said, look at this filter. Look at all of this stuff in here. This ain't just lead.
Since Audrey came down and showed her filter, dirty. But
And it wasn't even after a year.
what they gonna tell you? Put a filter on.
I just think it's they just want, I don't know, I don't even know what they want. Like, I know they want the land. That's obvious they want the land. But for what we gonna be, another chip factory place, and then in 60 more years everybody gonna have some type of damn radiation running through their body so damn high we gonna be glowing in the dark. It feel like Flint it's just one big experiment after another.
Ain't it? Well, this is where we at. And this happened before. This happened not doing up under the Trump administration, right? This happened during the Biden administration because Trump just got in. Well, only thing I can say is we're hit because as the governor doing this parade around here and the mayor too about how the water is the most tested water, but he won't say the most cleanest water.
Sure won't.
But that's life. I mean, you just saw it. I mean, well, I'll put it up tomorrow. The budget for Flint. Unbelievable where all that money going to.
It's only 1023. Is that big?
Yeah, it's more to it. It's email.
Oh,
I was gonna lay it all out.
we got time.
No, I gotta lay it all out. I still gotta get my laptop into this.
So what else is going on in Flint?
They stealing.
Huh? So Elon Musk.
They mad at Elon.
I don't know how I feel about Elon right now. It's like,
Is he different than any other one?
I'm like, Trump, you're doing too much. Elon, you're doing too much. You need to go sit down somewhere. You're doing too much now. But they gonna fall out. I predict him and Trump they gonna clash and they gonna fall out.
They doing money.
They gonna clash and they gonna fall out. It's like both of them want to be leaders, and Trump's not having that. So he said he just discovered that FEMA sent $59 million last week to luxury hotels in New York City to house illegal migrants.
See what I'm saying? See, But see, that's what I was over here trying to pull that up. I don't want people like, but I get it. That's that when they be saying that. Like to me, it's like you finna find out who all been getting money. You gonna find out the council people who, I mean, not council people. Man, listen.
They probably scrambling. But then I heard too, allegedly, because I didn't check into it, that um
Our case,
Elon had offered this same deal to some of his workers about, if you leave, I'll pay you for so many months, and he never did end up paying them. So I wonder what is Trump really gonna do right by these people? Because hell, they saying a lot of people is quitting.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot.
RK. RK says, so you telling me the owl could be in 5 places at one time. Each time someone from the outside comes into Flint to help, your gatekeepers run them away. Al can't fix the water. He's not a plumber. Let me tell you this. Oh my goodness, man. But he could have used his platform to highlight what's going on. I know Bite not in there, so he don't have them connections. But he could use his platform and say, listen, the water's still not fixed in Flint. Like, that's my thing. Why is it such a problem for people to use their platform to say how the water not fixed in Flint? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you can't speak on that?
Right.
I get it. It's still, it's still in the end fall back on the, you know what I'm saying, the politicians of Flint and of the state of Michigan. Like, but you gonna give $1 million to Blight for the mayor's office? Blight elimination?
Huh. Probably that's just what we know about. Seriously.
Yeah, but that tell you, yeah, how's they? I do agree with you with this. How they? I like what he said. He said, man.
What?
Oh, let me go back. I came. Who just said that? How's the clean water and they providing filters? That's what Amir said. Yeah, how you asking for filters, man?
That's the same thing us. You can't tell me that the water is clean. Like, he'll stand right up there and say that the water is clean. You just can't drink it from the tap without a filter. It ain't clean.
Yeah.
I gotta use a filter. Like, we used to drink out the water hose when we outside running around. You didn't have to go in the house to get no water. That water that came through that green garden hose was just as cool as it wanted to be. And we would drink it as kids. Yeah, you probably die now if you tried to drink that water through the garden hose.
Probably dying then.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point to put.
She's probably dying then.
So I don't know, but I still I keep trying to check Davina to see if any agendas or anything came out from today, but I don't see anything. But I can get into the weather real quick.
Go ahead. Give them the weather.
Right now, currently in the city of Flint, it's 13 degrees. It feels like well, hold on. Oh, it's 20 degrees right now. Said it feel like it's 19 degrees. We got a high today. It looks like about 28 as we hit about 5 o'clock p.m. with a low of 6 degrees. And they said it's going to be some snow coming this week. I mean, a lot of snow. But, you know, when the snow, we were supposed to be snowed in Saturday. That didn't happen. But it's saying Wednesday we're supposed to get like 6 to 7 inches of snow. Thursday, another 3 inches of snow. And Saturday, 7 to 8 inches of snow. We'll probably see rain with some thunderstorms by then. But anyway, it's cold and Flint is broke. Back to you, Mick.
Flint ain't broke. I don't know why you keep saying
Flint broke.
Flint ain't broke.
We can't find the Kennedy Center cleaners, so they witness protection program must really be working because they hiding them suckers.
They ain't hiding them. Them jokers is right here.
They hiding them Kennedy Center cleaners so good. They hiding them. I'm telling you, anybody need to get in that witness protection program, put them with the Kennedy Center cleaners because we can't find them. I'm telling you, we can't find them. Marcia said, facts went as the water hose water was safe. Now we have bottled water and a Brita filter for the tap water. I'm actually afraid to let my family drink straight from the tap. That's like doing
Shit.
life. Huh, huh, huh. You better say it again.
Mm-mm.
Carol Kincaid was responding to T and said, that water test lab of Candace makes me wonder. The mayor talking about water tests mainly about lead when the water stinks. Nearly needs to listen and whiff. Shaking my head.
I ain't gonna pay no attention. I ain't gonna pay no attention.
Amir, that's a good question. What difference does it make who's in office? The issue hasn't made it out of city council.
It ain't.
I mean, that's a good question.
I mean, to me, it's just crazy. I just, I missed them like that.
So we all seen where Governor Swanson made his announcement that he's running for mayor.
Yeah, he said he running. How many more other people running?
Probably by the end of the by the time we get done with it, it'll probably be about 4 more people.
Yeah, I could see it. And it's
And
next year
6 of
too.
them will be from Flint.
Nah, man, listen.
You know, Flint.
Flint people know they can't win outside of Flint, man. When they get out of
No,
Flint,
they don't.
they cannot win
keep,
outside
they
of Flint.
keep thinking they can.
Flint is only for Flint. Like these jokers they got now, they can't win outside of Flint. They can't. They know they can't. That's why they in Flint.
They walk through here like anything you can do, I can do better, and they start running for stuff.
Chris Caleb, we don't know if Flint. I mean, you know what? I don't know. They knowing them, they probably is working on a deficit. I mean, operating on a deficit. I can.
Well,
agree with
according
that.
to that trash contract, we know we're in a deficit each year, right? Unless they just
And-
miraculously cleared that up.
And whoever voted for that garbage contract, thank you for screwing the city over. I'm telling you.
They said for what, the next, I don't know how many years, we was going to start off $1 million in the hole. So I don't know. With the ARPA funding and the general account, I don't know what they can do.
Everything.
But put out them agendas. Usually we have some agendas by now. But I don't think they. Anyway, it's going to go just like I said. They're going to move that president and vice president to the end of the meeting. They're going to pass everything and then they're going to leave. Boom.
Nope.
It's over.
You wrong.
Oh,
They
Marcia,
gonna
it's your
argue.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marcia. No, they're going to argue. They're going to argue, then people going to go home. There got to be some shots through. Because Liddell ain't going to hold herself back.
She ain't got nothing to argue about today.
She why she started something.
Well, I ain't seen the agenda yet, so I don't know what she got to argue about today.
Man, that's another, they getting, listen, another non-profit.
Who?
I'm looking at what Mike Hutchinson said. I put it up here on the screen. Said, Candace Water Lab is yet another 501c3 hustle. It needs to stop. Candace knows nothing about water chemistry. Did anyone ever look at the Water Lab board? It's a hustle. Who got the info on the Water Lab board?
Yeah, nobody ever looked at it because, hell, we didn't even know one existed until she got up there. We didn't know about no water lab. Didn't know about it at all.
Man. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. But hey, they having fun with the residents. They are, I thought that Water Lab was doing the testing, make it make sense. They just hustling up this way. If you can get in, you can make you some money. But you're going to have to do a lot of bending over politically.
Oh,
I've been told somebody come down there with a gallon of that water and ask the mayor to drink it.
they gonna look at you like you crazy. Ain't nobody drinking that.
Even with Judy. I feel the same thing. Come get it. Get this water. Let me see. Because she said the water wasn't messed up.
They're not gonna drink that. They're gonna swear you put something in it to make it change that color. I'm telling you.
I can't.
I hope the ENA board is there today to talk to city council.
For what?
Because they was the one that's suing them for the not picking a third ward representative, and they picked somebody. Right?
Then you just say Joe. You want Joe to be down at the mayor office?
Yep.
Do you really want him at the mayor office? Because Leon been down. Leon probably didn't have a good Super Bowl. I don't know. The brother didn't have a good Super Bowl because usually when a person talk to you, because he almost blew this thing up last week. And today is the day. So, Leon, this one you, my brother. I mean, I know. I have messed up before. When you know you finna get it, you know if you vote. But it's the truth. You know what Leon said while he was voting for Kerry? Did y'all notice when Leon was voting all them other one off votes, he tried to play it with Dennis there and it cost him. When then I changed minds to Miss Biggs, he was over there stuck. You know what stuck is? He was like, I messed up. But he couldn't get it in him. Like, this brother don't understand, man. I get it. You on council. Boy, I tell you, this what I will say. Flint politics will dirty you up.
Sure will.
It will dirty you up. You can have a pure heart. You can come in this thing.
And it will rip it right out your
You'll
chest.
leave with a black one. You know, this how wicked this thing is.
I can't find nothing on here. This city of Flint website is hard to navigate, child. They got so many buttons and stuff. It don't even tell you. Do they give you a list of everybody that actually got the funds? Like, I really want to know who actually got funding and who didn't. Maybe one day. I mean, it's never too late to bring people back up. So maybe, just maybe we can keep hope alive until 2026, and we'll find out what happened with the Kennedy Center cleaners. We'll find out if he leveraged any more money besides the $25,000 that the city of Flint gave him to build some chalets in the hood on the
You said
corner.
leverage. And ain't this the same one said he ain't had no other sources of money coming in that can help fund this?
But that was then. Maybe he done got with, Reggie, and they done found some more money. Maybe Reggie's showing them how to get some more money.
If they can sell some chalets over there on Pearson and Fleming Road, off Pearson and Fleming Road. Let me give you an example.
Did you see how messed up that is, though? They will give somebody that you know damn well ain't about to build no chalets on the corner of Pearson and Fleming Road. It ain't even nowhere to build no chalets at.
Sure, it ain't.
But you can't give money to St. Mark or Bethel to feed the people.
And no. What you mean?
$50,000.
That's a lot of money.
To Kennedy Center cleaners
that we
ain't seen yet.
That's not a lot of money.
But you can't give money.
That's a lot of money right there.
To St. Mark
that's
in
a lot
your
of money.
own ward to feed the people.
That's a lot of money.
Bethel to feed the people.
A lot of money. A lot of money right there.
We have a caller. You want to take this call?
Hey, you over there? It's a lot.
Hello, you are live. Welcome to the bump.
Hey, how you doing? I ain't called in a long time, but I'm out and about in the car.
Okay.
But I'm not driving though.
Okay.
But I just had to call in because I wanted to talk about the meeting that they had when Miss Beverly got her 5 votes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I looked and looked and looked. I had to replay. Amita didn't even raise her head up. She didn't say nothing. I'm sorry. He didn't say nothing out of his mouth about he wanted to change his vote. And Kansas, I thought Pillsbury don't hold. Okay, I Pillsbury Doughboy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
put the best. I can put the best with it.
Okay, got
I
you. Thank
thought
you.
she was gonna run over there and knock him out that chair, or knock the Vita out that chair.
Me too.
The way the way she raised her hand, she know daggone well she wasn't trying to get her attention.
But
Wow.
if he
She
didn't
knew.
say nothing, he would have to bring it back up, not your
Winters,
colleague.
Winters, Winters. What I don't understand: how can somebody change your damn vote? Excuse me, but I know I'm trying.
Right, I
How
get
can
it.
somebody? How can somebody? How can? That's just like me being here and changing your vote from where I'm at.
Hmm.
Make it make sense to me.
Right, I can't.
And the Vita is wrong. Now you got the lawyer. Oh, I forgot. Is that Kim? Kim still here?
Mm-mm.
No, they got a new one. But she
I
wasn't
know
even
it.
at the last
She
meeting.
on vacation,
She on vacation already?
allegedly.
Damn. Okay.
Well, who was they talking with in the back?
One of the other attorneys. I don't know how many damn attorneys we got for the
And
city
like
of
I
Flint.
said, is Kim still here?
Mm-mm.
He may be running
Because
in hell.
You know
Listen,
what?
he may be
Cause
because
she'll be back.
because if he knew it was wrong and he didn't sit there and say nothing,
Mm-mm.
you just as wrong. You getting paid too.
Mm-hmm.
You getting paid too, and that just goes to show you on camera the stuff that they do. It's on camera. Miss Beverly, I hope she do go. Don't get no lawyer in Flint. Get it out of town.
You ain't lying.
Because they full of bull crap. And you look at, like I said, that movie Earn Bondovich, when they had that water and people was dying. The white folks got paid.
so
Flint, what's
did.
y'all damn problem? What's y'all problem? It can't be no friend and hunky dory and I know you. My relatives are dying. I cannot bathe myself nor my kids, cook with water. Ain't nothing I can. Hell, I wouldn't even want to flush the toilet with water unless my toilet seat is down.
Right.
Because you know that water can switch splash and come up.
Hmm.
Right.
And y'all make nearly what is it's the February Valentine's Day. Y'all gonna make nearly some cookies and some cake.
Some cookies and
Ooh.
milk.
Put some of that damn water in there.
Oh.
He wants some cookies and milk.
You,
Some
you,
milk and cookies.
you know, you can go get that powdered milk, mix that powdered milk with that water.
Oh. No, we don't want to feed him nothing that might take him out. We don't want to solve
It ain't
be a part
saying
of
that
no
it's
crime.
I'm not saying it's taking him out.
It
I'm
will
just
though. You
saying,
said use the water.
well, he taking everybody else out.
Mm.
Lord have mercy. I
The
don't know.
devil is a lie.
I don't know what to do.
But it makes no sense. Make it make residents make it make sense to y'all, cause y'all is open up your eyes. Like my granddaughter, look at her. She went home Friday, and Mickey, she told me when I turned the TV on, she said, "Hi, Mickey."
Till I said, hey.
I said, Mickey said hi. I said, but he can't hear you. But in your mind, I said, in
I'm
your
hearing
brain,
her.
tell Mickey said hi.
Hey, until I said, hey.
That's cute.
Yeah, I said he can't hear you, but he said hi.
That's
And
cute.
but yeah, but that don't make no sense.
Oh, we got some
People,
more calls coming in. I got to give you about 10 seconds to wrap up, St.
okay,
Louis.
but yeah, make it make resident. If white people can get paid, guess what? Y'all can too.
Facts. All right.
Don't let them bully you. And every time they turn around, there's always something new that they want y'all to have.
Right.
That's just because they don't want to pay y'all money.
Right. You're right.
But if y'all get together, a class action suit, 2 or more people, come on, y'all. Y'all can do it. I'm going to have a little faith in you, but you can do it.
Let's get to it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, St. Louis.
But Kansas, if you're listening, don't roll. Just sit in your seat. Just sit in your seat and be quiet. Because you just showed what y'all do. Y'all change people's votes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got to go now, St. Louis.
Okay.
All right.
Hamida, you know you didn't say nothing. Davida, you know you was wrong too. Okay, y'all have a blessed day on
You too. Bye.
Oh.
Okay.
We're going to get dogged down the country today about that one.
Hello. Welcome to the bump.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nicholas J. Gaddis and Ashley Gaddis from Mebane, North Carolina.
Good morning.
Hey, Pastor and First Lady.
Good morning. First of all, I want to say, send my condolences again to Nikki. And I want to say, also, hope you had a wonderful birthday. I know it was difficult, but Mickey, everything. And Miss Winters, you look nice this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Fabulous. I lost my religion, y'all, last week when I seen that meeting. I
you
was
had to lay it
cheering for
down. You had to lay your religion down.
I didn't get outraged, but I was pissed off because God bless you, Councilwoman Beverly Biggs Levy. You won that
she
seat once again for the second time, and it's right before our eyes. How you gonna change his vote? You voted for Leon. You voted for Beverly Biggs Levy, and then you gonna change it. Come on, man.
Right.
How are you gonna let Candace them punk you out? Eric Mays was one of my good friends. We talked just about every day, and the stuff that he doing, I mean, Eric would have never done that kind of stuff. Going along with the other ones, we just say that.
Right.
But we'll see what's gonna happen tonight. Probably gonna be the same thing, back and forth. Meshach, Beverly Biggs. Meshach, Beverly Biggs.
Tonight is council president and vice president.
Okay.
They just gonna put that at the end.
Okay. So it's gonna be Candace Winfrey Carter.
It ain't gonna be nothing. They gonna pass all the city business, and when they get to that, they gonna do 3 rounds and go home.
Preach Winters.
I'm telling you.
Every prediction you and Mickey done made done come to pass.
Well, this shall pass too.
Big Mick, you quiet on me, buddy.
I'm right here. I'm just listening to you, good brother.
Okay.
I'm just listening to you.
Man, when you get a chance, I left you my number.
I got you.
Call, man.
I got you.
When you get some time, man.
I got you.
I sent you a message on Messenger, but I know y'all busy, but y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all, like I said, this is my regular. It's like I got to have. If I can't have my coffee in 18, then my day don't go good.
Well, we want your day to go good.
Yeah, want it to go great.
But and let me say one more thing. Get out the way because we want some other people to talk. Everyone shout out to St. Louis and Maurice Davis and Sherry and what's the girl named Sherry Allen. Yeah, but listen. It ain't no way in the world. Am I right, Ashley? Yeah. It should be 300 some people watching and only 59 hitting the like button. Let's get this like. Let's hit the like button and show our support to ATN News Media Group.
There you go. There you go. Amen, sir. Amen.
God bless you, and God bless the residents of the city of Flint. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Peace. Have a good one.
All right. I'm out.
Bye-bye. Call in 810-610-7851. The number is in the comments. If you would like to say something, give us a call. We are taking some phone calls today.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, we don't know who's downtown. We are still waiting for that organizational chart that Mr. Mays asked for. Tony, how long has it been since he asked for the organizational chart? I mean, I'm serious. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but we've been waiting for an organizational chart for how long? At least
Forever and ever.
4 years. I mean,
Because did Dr. Weaver have
19.
one when she was in there?
I don't know. I didn't follow her administration as close as I'm following this one. So 19, he got in 19. I think Eric started wanting the organizational chart probably in the beginning of 2020, and now it's 2025. So we kind of need an organizational chart just to know who's there. You know, if we want to call somebody like, you know, the ENA board, who would we call? You know, like
The mayor.
if we had a complaint, who would we call on the
mayor.
ENA board? Because I got a complaint for the ENA board because I really want to know, like, since council did what y'all asked them to do. One, are you going to make them enforce what you asked them to do? You asked them to put somebody in the third ward seat. They did. But then they went back on their word. So I'm just wondering, how is the ENA board going to handle that? I think I might get a answer tomorrow because they got a meeting tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I would want to know. I also got a question for council. I mean, usually when we put it out there, they'll respond in some type of way. While we talking about this organizational chart, because, you know, y'all always talk about Flint being a cash-strapped city, and we need to make every dollar count, and, you know, true transparency, everything should be accounted for. So is anybody worried about 2 CFOs, or is it just me? Like, does anybody on council got a question about that? Or maybe y'all found out that she left, kind of just asking for a friend, maybe just asking for the public. Do we still have 2 CFOs, or is Mr. Philip Moore back to running the whole show? Just a question. I hope that's a valid question that you may, you know, some of y'all may think that the residents have a right to know. I just got a question. If we paying for 2 CFOs or not.
And is.
But I would like to hear the council to, you know.
It got brought up in council, but they ain't talked about it.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. So we gotta kind of know some of these things. You know, bringing it up and letting it go. We've mastered that skill here in Flint. I mean, bringing it up and letting it go is something that we got it down to the T. But like bringing it up and trying to actually like see it through, kind of got some questions about that. So I mean, I don't know. And if you go up there and you ask them about it, they're not going to answer you. They're only going to pick out anything that you say negative in your public comment and respond to that. So we tried that before. We tried to hit them with all positivity, and that still didn't work. So I mean, I guess we just won't know.
Oh my goodness! I was sitting back trying to find some stuff. Well, we're here, family. America's broke. You talking about Flint broke? America broke. It said the Dodge team just discovered that FEMA spent $59 million last week to luxury hotels in New York City to house illegal immigrants. $59 million.
So you weren't even listening to me when I.
I did listen to you. I just saw it again. I'm tripping that. And Flint water not fixed because I was letting you do your thing. I was letting you get up there. Are you serious? This how we just been spending money. So it's no reason that Flint water didn't get fixed. And they worrying about the people with the PP loans, right? PPP loans. Well, that's what they worried about.
They ain't coming after none of them people?
They on their way.
They on their way.
They on their way. Allegedly. That's what I've been hearing. They finna come back. Wasteful spending at its finest.
Oh. If they come back on them PPP loans, then it's gonna be a lot of telling going on. I ain't gonna have nothing to do with that.
Tony, I don't know what the
That'll be
legacy cost for the
Flinternet.
I don't know what the legacy cost for the retirees is. Flint broke.
Nuh-uh. You said Flint wasn't broke.
Yeah, they ain't, but they ain't finna pay them retirees.
Man, the last time we checked, it was 500.
Remember, the state was supposed to help
million.
out. Remember, the state was supposed to help out, but that was like it wasn't all truthfully.
I think they said they was gonna piecemeal it to us.
But that was for a piece. Remember, it was supposed to be $250 or $275. Then when you found out it really wasn't gonna be that.
Well, we'll find out because it's almost budget time. Like the budget, it's almost budget time again.
Who they gonna have? They better have that fifth vote.
Neely gonna come down there. He gonna give his PowerPoint presentation and he gonna leave.
He gonna play that cartoon he always play. Hey, 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4, and come out smiling.
Right.
They're gonna be like, hey, everything. I believe what the mayor said.
And they're gonna say, this is just to accept it. It doesn't mean that we have to agree with it. We just have to accept it before we can make any changes. And then they're gonna go through all of them budget meetings that they're gonna schedule at 11 o'clock in the morning where everybody gotta work.
It'd be crazy.
So, I mean, the ones that got the real questions, I mean, they gonna have some people there that's gonna ask some questions, but you think about the people that do got
I can tell you ain't gonna ask no questions. Councilman in the first ward, councilwoman in the second ward, councilwoman in the fourth ward, and councilwoman in the seventh gonna just try to act like she gonna use big words like we retired. I mean, like we don't know what's going on.
They probably already got the budget.
And you know there's gonna be a whole bunch of talking, wasting time up there when people can be up out of there.
That's true. Then Judy will be the only one at a few of them. And then it's just going to pass. The budget will pass again, and we'll be in another deficit. Like, nobody believed Eric when he said, look, we are running off of a deficit. We have not passed a balanced budget in the last 3 years that I've been sitting up here. And they, oh, no, he's crazy. And he was telling the truth the whole time. Like, he's like, look at the garbage contract. We're $1 million in the hole. Like, as soon as we start off, we're $1 million in the hole. Legacy cost was about $250 million. Chris Caleb, at one time, sweetheart, it was $500 million. It was $500 million in the hole for the city of Flint. Yes, it was. Go back. Email some folks that know somebody. Because I was like, how in the hell are they ever going to get out of this? And that's when I believe the governor said she was going to give $230-something million. Don't quote me on that, but it was
$250.
It was a significant amount because we were $500 million in the hole. So I don't know if that money ever got here yet.
And didn't. Flint finna be formerly known as Flint, Michigan, finna be.
Tia said they never actually let up off of the people who received the PP loan.
Man, they coming back like all the ones who did unemployment and didn't have no job. I get it. Y'all thought it was a come up. Some of y'all might skate through the system because stuff like that happened, but a lot of them ain't.
Well, Trump said he was getting rid of the IRS. He may get rid of the PPP loan people too.
But if you go pull up how the IRS was started, how a lot of this stuff was started, man, you'll understand it's cold-blooded. It's just cold-blooded how they started this whole system up and how really you just saying that this system is like, I think some of the stuff Trump doing is not for the best, but I think some of it is good. We want to know where the money going. People be hollering about what they tax dollars in Flint. Why y'all ain't hollering about y'all tax dollars when it's going for these wars out here? Mm-hmm. But you know, the first thing I was hearing people, my tax dollars went to Flint. What about them tax dollars that went to these wars out here? But we forget that part. But you know, Flint is such a big major player, and where tax dollars went to. But they forget about all the other tax dollars that went out. I mean, $59 million, cold blooded. Like, Pac, you got money for wars, but not money for the poor.
Well, if we're going to end on some good news, on February 21st, Michigan will raise its state minimum wage by almost $2 an hour. So now it's instead of $10.56, you can make $12.48. In small writing, it says that is unless lawmakers block it first.
And the cost of living steady going up, inflation going up. But boy, this country here is rough.
Wowzers.
They want you to starve. They don't want you to live. They want you to work 2 or 3 jobs. Welcome to the plantation family.
I mean, you would have to. You can't raise no family off of that.
Welcome to the plantation.
You just can't.
They telling you work. They got to get some people to work these plantations now. You done got lazy up this way. I done been hearing a lot of stories about how you Americans is lazy. You don't want to work the plantation no more. We've been good to you.
And he going back and forth with these tariffs with China. I mean, who you think gonna win that one?
I mean,
China cut us off. Our computers ain't gonna turn on.
This who they wanted in. I voted for Kamala, and I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back who didn't know it. But you're done, y'all. They wanted Trump in.
He said you're done. I mean, no hope. Huh?
I'm just saying, if they do find out certain people was taking money, are y'all gonna be mad at these politicians?
Hey, I got a good one here. This was updated on the 7th. It kind of like skipped the news. People kind of like skipped right over this one here. They kind of like, before you guys log off, the news people forgot about this one right here. Just want to tell you about this story right here. It's on Ron Fonker. He did it. So you can go look it up. They forgot about this one. So, I just want to let everybody know that the cost of work in the Flint River that's tied to the development of Genesee County's first state park has increased by $2.7 million after a contractor found more contaminated soil than expected and complications associated with the remains of a century-old dam.
They found out they letting them people swim in that poison water.
Yeah.
A state park they letting y'all swim, but
yeah.
So what you think the rest of the city is bathing in? Ron Fonger? Did he say?
I don't understand. I just don't understand, like, why this. Olson said that the soil that was removed from the river was likely tainted with heavy metals, requiring it to be disposed of in a specialized landfill.
But yet, people in Flint are still bathing in this water that have so many things in it that we're not even going to say lead no more. It used to be you can get shot by a gun and get lead, and now you can bathe in it and get other metals in your body, but that's neither here nor there.
The DNR chief said that the cost overrun means other elements of the state park that were planned may not be completed in 2025 unless additional funding is found.
Ooh-wee, they finna squeeze.
It's unfortunate, but that's not much we can do about it, Olson said. Sometimes projects like this have seen unforeseen things. The cost increase was large enough that County Commissioner Sean Shoemaker, a Republican from Fenton Township, voted against the change order at Wednesday's meeting. He said, I think this is what frustrates the average resident of state and the county. They get halfway into it, and then guess what? They come back and hit you with the add-on cost.
Gangster, ain't it?
No,
but
he hit the nail on the head.
They got to come back and add. That's how you get that price up. Listen, man, we got to get that extra money.
They come right back.
And so, don't it sound like here when they be like they always got to come back and add some more money to it?
I mean, I still wonder whose bright idea was that to put a state park right there with didn't the plant used to be there? Wasn't that Chevy in the hole?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great idea. Let's go fishing.
Remember when A.C. Dumas said Flint got his own water, poison that is.
Never will forget that
We
one.
should use the Flint River for our water. A.C., thank you for But you know what? I can't really put that on him. Because a lot of people was thinking that they never got it, but you don't know who was paying them. Who I'm not gonna say pay. You don't know who was coercing them to say, "Hey, look, go with this because we're gonna do this and that." Man, you don't know.
What? You said you've been waiting on a shipment from since the second week of January. Lord, I know them kids is going crazy if they can't shop at Temu and Shein.
Just think about when you order furniture.
From China.
Nah, if you, wherever that furniture be coming from, you don't be getting it in about
Value
90
City,
days.
they get it from China as long as it take for you to get your furniture from them. They got to come from overseas somewhere.
Did the council ever balance the budget of 23? Yeah, they did. Took the ARPA money.
You know, with Sherry, I don't know because they had that resolution on there to reconsider something, and they passed some stuff so quick in that consent agenda. I don't know if they passed it or not. Child, I don't know. I don't know. Uncle Kyle, you may be right. 'Cause Ashley may be a direct shipper here. They go right back over there and get their own stuff, don't they? Shit, you go. We have it tomorrow for you. We have tonight. If you want it tonight, we come.
My homeboy waited 6 months for a living room set from Ashley Capital.
Oh well, shit. They didn't go back and get it in time. Then we go back. We get it tonight. We bring to you tomorrow. You have it here tomorrow.
Man, my homie was called. This was during COVID. During the COVID process, it was like 2021, man. It took him 6 months. He was like, he wanted his money back.
Shit, it ain't a dang. I think that's most of the furniture stores held. I was done paying for it, and I'm like, when y'all gonna send me my stuff? And you get all excited, and they call you and say it ain't coming for another 2 weeks. Hell, I could have made a damn chair by then.
Man, 2 weeks turned into another 2 weeks.
Well, tonight we have, as far as we know, let me look at the list again, make sure I ain't seeing stuff differently because I sure ain't seeing no agenda. And today is the 10th. And it is February the 10th, Monday, February the 10th. Special Affairs Committee's meeting supposed to be at 4:30 and City Council meetings at 5:30. And I'm doing a happy dance because I got to go to the bathroom.
Peace, family.